Welcome to today's episode of Nigerian Unfiltered, titled The Buhari Years, Promises, Pitfalls, and Public Anger. Hello and welcome to Nigerian Unfiltered, where we break down politics, power, and the people shaping our future. I'm your host, Cosmos Moko, and today we will be diving deep into one of Nigeria's most polarized political figures in recent history, and that's former President Muhammadu Buhari. From soldier to a statesman, President Buhari came into office in 2015 with very high expectations by Nigerians. But by the time he left office in 2023, many Nigerians were not just disappointed, but they were angry. So, what really went wrong? Let's rewind to 2015. After years of political corruption, Boko Haram insurgency, and declining trust in government, Buhari presented himself as an anti-corruption general, a no-nonsense leader with a clean image. He campaigned on three key promises. 1. Fighting corruption in the country, securing the nation, and also reviving the nation's economy. And after that, many Nigerians believed him. He won by a landslide, becoming the first opposition candidate to defeat an incumbent president. People thought really change had finally arrived, but then reality sets in. One of Buhari's biggest promises was to end insecurity. But what did we get? Instead of peace, Nigeria became a battlefield. Boko Haram continued its terror in the northeast. Bandits terrorized communities in the northwest. Herdsmen-farmer clashes intensified in the middle belt. Kidnappings for ransom became a national pandemic. Critics accused Buhari of turning blind eye, especially the Fulani herders involved in violent clashes. His silence, deafening. His action often too little or too late. Now let's talk about money, or rather the lack of it during Buhari's time. Nigeria went into two recessions, inflation skyrocketed, and food prices doubled. The naira, it lost over 60% of its values. Millions of Nigerians slipped into poverty. Unemployment, especially youth unemployment, became a ticking time bomb. And yet, the government kept borrowing. By the time Buhari left office, Nigeria's public debt had ballooned to over 77 trillion naira. So the big question was, where did all this money go? Despite being a civilian president, Buhari's leadership often felt authoritarian. Remember NSAS. Young Nigerians rose up peacefully to demand an end to police brutality and were met with bullets. The Lekki toll gate shooting became a symbol of everything wrong with the system. Buhari's government denied, deflected, and delayed justice. Journalists were arrested, activists were intimidated, criticism became a crime. Unity is key in a diverse nation like Nigeria. But under Buhari, the country felt more divided than ever. Many key appointments went to his northern allies, especially from his Fulani ethnic group and Muslim faiths. Southerners and minorities cried foul. They saw a president who led for a region, not for a nation. This wasn't politics, it was personal. And it planted deep seeds of resentment amongst Nigerians. My final thought is this. Muhammadu Buhari's presidency was a roller coaster, but for many, it felt like a crash. He came in with the promise of a savior. He left with a legacy of division, economic despair, and insecurity. Yes, some still defend him. They said he tried his best. But in politics, good intentions don't feed hungry people. They don't stop bullets, and they don't unite a nation. Buhari's years in office will be studied for a long time, not just for what was done, but for what was left undone. That's it for today's episode of Nigerians Unfiltered. If you found this insightful, make sure to follow, subscribe, and share. Got thoughts on Buhari's presidency? Tweet us or drop a comment. We want to hear your unfiltered opinion. Till next time, I am Cosmos Moko. Stay informed, stay bold, and stay unfiltered.